Hello, Haiti.
Who?
Haiti Marl?
Hello. I didn't know we were live. I was like making a face. Go figure. Sounds about right. Hello, anyone else that's come in? Hello, hello, hello. Hold on a second.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, hello. It's time we say hello. Hey, Becky.
Painting the roses red.
Excuse me. Okay. So, I was just gonna do. Yes, it's not Becky. This isn't working. This isn't working. What's in this box? I don't even know what's in that box. Okay.
I need to get a case.
Yes, I do need a case. Okay, so I just wanted to do a quick haul video because I have gotten several things in and just kind of wanted to show you what I got. I have some other stuff that I have in that I'm not going to show you because I'm waiting to do a video with it, like an actual video. But lives are just kind of easier. You want to copy my tattoo? You can definitely copy my tattoo. We can be tattoo sisters. I'm totally fine with that. There's only 2 people in here right now. I don't know if we should wait a minute. If you guys could both like and maybe share. Becky, I don't know if you could get on Instagram in the group and say that I'm live. Because this was very abrupt and, you know, just kind of spur of the moment. Hey Tia, how are you? Actually, Tia's in here. She could do it. Somebody could do it. No, you didn't get my thing. Hi Denise. What thing? What did you get? What thing did you not get? I'm at a weird angle, guys. You didn't get my notification? Nobody does. Okay, Brandy. Thanks for coming by. Either way. Well, Tia, if you want to send everybody in the Instagram group a little note. Hey, Tavi. Is it Tavi or Tavi? Tavi? Tava. Just tell me how to pronounce it. I don't want to butcher your name. Oh, I didn't know Southern Mom was live. I'm so sorry. Is she still live? Is she still live? Because I can stop. I mean, there's only a couple people in here. Or maybe there's no one in here now. Okay. I mean, there's only 2. It says there's 2 people in here or 3 people in here. So if you guys want to go back to Southern Mom, I can stop. I don't want to interfere with somebody else. Let me know, because this is awkward. Okay, Tia. Alright. Well, there's only a couple of you here, but hey. You're my diehards. Alright, so okay. I've done a couple orders come in, and I just want to go ahead and show you guys some new stuff that I got. I'm not, like I said before, I'm not. Hey Lorena, how are you doing, darling? Thank you so much again. Thank you. That was so sweet. I do have other stuff that I'm not showing you yet because I'm saving it for a video. But this stuff, hey Sandy, hey Tanya, there we go. This is just stuff that I got and I'm probably going to try, and I might not necessarily put it in a video, so I'm going to show you what I got. So my first order, oh goodness, I'm good, Lorena. I'm good. My daughter is sick, and she is never sick, so that's a little concerning, but she's feeling better. Alright, so first thing I got, hey Cherise, I got a blush. I did a ColourPop order, and I did it on their sale site. They always have really good clearance stuff. And since I have a new Z palette, I have to fill it up. So I got a blush from ColourPop called Rom-Com. And it is, well, let me take out the package. They make their packaging so difficult. Yeah, she just has a little fever and doesn't really feel good. I don't know if it's just a little bug. They did a flu test on her. She doesn't have the flu. So that's all I care about. Alright, so this is the Rom-Com, which is a blush with ColourPop. It's very smooth. It's a matte. It's pretty. It's kind of like a rosy peach, I would say. And I'm going to put that in my Lucy palette. Okay. And then I also got a bronzer in the color Spectacle because it looked like a cooler one that I could either contour with or bronze with. Oh, I think I'm just dumb. I didn't realize how it worked. So it looks like that. And it, okay, so I'm definitely gonna be able to use that for a bronzer because this like barely shows up, which is nice. So those are the two. So that's the blush and the bronzer that I got. And then this is of course the banana powder that I got from Ofra. I also got some shadows. Hi Missy. And these are the shadows I got. I don't know if these kind of videos are interesting to you guys. I like watching them, so that's why I'm doing it. If you think that this is not something I should do, then tell me. This is called Try Me, and it is a, I think it's a matte purple. I love purples. I probably have this in like 5 different palettes, but every time I see purples, especially since it was on sale. So the finger I usually swatch with, oh my gosh. So I was making ham for Easter, and I was putting aluminum foil over it, and I got like a paper cut. Hey, Barb, how are you doing? And I literally got a paper cut with aluminum foil. It hurt so bad. So this is, yes, this is a matte. This is one of their pressed shadows. And it is called, what was it called? Anybody remember? I don't remember. It's called Try Me. I will. And it, ooh, that's pigmented. I like it. That's very purple. That's, yep, yeah, alright. The next one I got is called Labyrinth. Hey Bella! I saw someone say Isabella, but I don't see where Isabella's in here, but, oh, you said it, there you go. Hey baby. Hi Roma Delight, Beauty Care, how are you? Wait, where's Sandy? Hold on. Oh, I can't do it on this. Sandy, I keep wanting to make you a moderator and then I'm not on the right device. You gotta remind me. So this color was called Labyrinth, and it is just kind of a, I don't know, like a taupey nude. I feel like, you know, sometimes palettes don't have good transition colors, and sometimes when the transition colors they have are like brown. So this is more of like a rose. And you know you can always use blush too as a transition color. I mean, color is color. I really like that though, and I think that would be a really pretty transition color for if I'm doing some cooler looks to not have brown in my transition. Hi Eric, how are you? This next one is called Tea Garden. And I got this one because it has a really cool shift, or it looks like it has a cool shift. We'll see. It is a duochrome green. I'll show you what it looks like in the pan. Ooh, okay, so it looks, okay. Ooh. So when you look at it straight on, it looks green. And then if I shift it, let me see if you guys can see that. Can you see the shift? Where it shifts pink. That's really cool. We are, Eric, I'm just showing some of my new makeup that I bought because I am a compulsive spender. No, I'm not. I'm a compulsive makeup buyer. And that actually shows up pink. Like it looks green. I don't know, that's weird. Look. Isn't that kind of cool? It's cool. It's weird. I think that's going to look really good wet. Does that make sense? Like some of those colors, some of those duochrome colors that have like the really crazy shifts, you have to use them with a wet brush or use them with like a concealer or something, and otherwise they just don't, the colors don't show up and it just shows the undertone, because that definitely has a green overtone. This one is called Pretty Cruel, and it looks like a shimmer. I don't mind shimmers. Really, shimmers are just matte with sparkle in it. I got this because the shimmer is gold and it's kind of like a cool tone mauve. Yeah, me too. Yeah. So this is like a mauve color. Ooh, that's really pretty. Okay. So it's like a cool tone mauve. I like that a lot. And it has like little bits of gold sparkle in it. But it's pretty much a matte. Whenever they say shimmer, it's matte. Let's be honest. It's matte with some sparkles in it. Alright, so the next one I've got, hey Shelby, how are you? The next one I got is Glass Bowl. This one has intrigued me and I wanted to get it and I saw that it was on clearance. Like I said, if you go to ColourPop's website, they always have shadows and lip glosses and lipsticks on sale. So these, you know, typically sell for like $5 a piece or $4 a piece, and they're like $2.50. This is Glass Bowl. Oh, this is so cool looking. Okay, let me see if I can get the shift on the camera. Can you see the shift? My camera doesn't want to do that. Okay, I was doing my hand. Hey, Jen. Hey, Jen. Okay, I said hey, Jen, and then I was like, Jen, are you actually here? Ooh, and this feels really, really soft. Oh, thank you, Quilty Mom. Okay. So, this is Glass Bowl. It's like, I don't know. Can you see it? It's more cool toned. Like, really, it's kind of cool. I did not mean to do this. But these two colors kind of go together. They're kind of more warm transition and sparkle. And then these two are cooler. I mean, I did it on purpose, of course. Hey, Lena, how are you, darling? Alright. And the last color I got from ColourPop is Snake Eyes. I've been wanting this one. I didn't have a Z palette that had room. And now I have a Z palette that has room. Snake Eyes is kind of a, it is a metallic. Hey, Living a Dream. And this color is just gorgeous. It's like champagne colored. I know you do, Living the Dream. And that's actually part of the reason I got it, because I looked it up and I was like, ooh, that's pretty. And it was on sale, so yay, sale. So that's everything that is going in here. So now I still need some more, guys, because it's not full. But that's all my single stuff. So that was everything I got with ColourPop, and I think I spent like not very much money because Lorena is the sweetest ever. That is absolutely true. She is. Okay, the only thing I don't like about these Ofra palettes, like I like that the Z palettes come with the lid that slides. But if you don't get it lined up exactly correct, like it just, ugh. Is Ashley in here too? Hey Ashley. Nicole, how are you doing? I know this is different than my normal setup, but like I said, I'm just showing you guys some stuff I got. So then I love sales. And Crown Beauty was having a sale.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I know. Okay, so it said beauty sponge and it was $2. So I was like, ooh, beauty sponge for $2. I'll get it. And this came in the mail. I got 10 for $2. I'm like, what? I don't understand. So these are probably gonna go on some giveaways. Some of you will be getting some beauty sponges.
You got so many beauty sponges to throw at me.
Like, look at this. Now, granted, these are a little hard, so I don't know how these are gonna go when they plump up. But I literally have 10 of these. I paid $2 for it. So I got a bunch of little beauty sponges. Granted, I might hate them, and then I don't know what to do with it. But look at my pretty ColourPop colors.
Ooh.
Like, look at that one, the third one in.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Tea party. Okay, so I got all these from Crown brushes. And then I got, because you can never have too many brushes. Jen and I talked about this. Jen? What? I know, that would have been cute saying I could have hit on my kids would have been like, what is this? I got 2 brushes for $1. I can't get them. Can't get it. What are you doing? Okay. Woo. Okay, so you guys are just talking back and forth to each other. I'm just making sure I'm not missing anybody.
Tossed amongst us.
Yeah, well, they are. So, I got a medium and a large shading brush. I love these brushes. These are what we call all over eyeshadow brushes. So, like when you're going to put your base down, this is really good for that. This is actually a good kind of brush too if you want to use a brush to set your under eye powder. And this is just an all over eyeshadow brush. So once again, these are just both kind of all over. Thank you, Missy. I appreciate that. Look at all this trash I'm making for you, honey. Alright, so also in my crown thing, I don't know where the brushes went. I got a whole bunch of other brushes because they were all like literally 95 cents. So I bought like a ton. I have no idea where they are. I thought they were in this box. They're not in this box. They could be anywhere. I don't know. But I did get 2 palettes because, hey Edward. Yeah, they were the crown brushes, and crown brushes are nice. Sorry, Chic. I love you guys, but I mean, you haven't even like liked any of my stuff that I put on here. So I got this Cosmo collection from them. It's, oh, this is so pretty. Oh, but I'm OCD and one of these diamonds is not. I'm gonna have to push it and make sure it stays back in place. This is called the Cosmo collection. It's 28 colors.
Copyright.
Oh, sorry. But isn't that fabulous? It's like hot pink, covered in rhinestones, and it says Cosmo collection. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, so it has a weird mirror. Ooh, these are pretty. I'm gonna have to. Do you guys want me to swatch these? Cause those are cool.
Ooh.
Would you like me to swatch these? Yes, no, maybe so. I can and I will. Yes, swatch them. Okay, I'm gonna swatch them on my hand. Alright, so I'm gonna start with, I'm just gonna do some of the fun colors because obviously, you know, let's swatch some taupes. Ooh. I'm gonna swatch this gray. It's like a pewter. I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you see that? Yes. It's like a pretty silver. The one right under it is like bright blue. Let's see how that shows up. Oh, yeah. Pretty.
Everyone remember, smash that like button.
And then there is a navy blue that's matte next to it. It's that color. These are actually, now, they're coming out very nice. And I'm not saying that they aren't. It's like, that's the purple. These are all very pretty. However, how they will perform on my eyes remains to be seen. I need more fingers. Okay. So this is like a brighter silver, so I'm going to put it next to other silver. Oh, that's not a totally different tone, too. I love purple, too, Aroma. Like, I love purple. Alright, so I'm going to do this, like, aquamarine color. Ooh, look at that. That is pretty.
You're pretty.
And then this is kind of like a green. It kind of complements this other one. I think these are going to look really good over things. Look. Oh, Ankle Song. Hey, Bud.
What's she here?
Yeah, but she has a really bad headache, so she's kind of working. There's a color in here that I have not seen in any palette, and it is a bright green metallic. So let's see what that looks like. Ooh, look at that one.
Oh, that's cool.
Alright, and then there's a matte green. I have a band-aid on the finger that I usually swatch with, and it's bothering me. Matte green's a little patchy. But, you know. I'm trying to see if there's any other cool colors. There's a really light metallic gray. You know what? I think I'm going to be able to do like a cool pastel eye with that. Look at that.
Too bad Easter just happened.
Yeah, too bad. Easter. It's still spring. The next one is yellow, which I need a clean hand. I don't have a clean hand. Can I have a clean hand? Thank you. You got the Melt palette. And it's Ashley's fault. It totally is Ashley's fault. Yeah, the pastels are really pretty. I'm excited to kind of play with them. I'm just gonna do a couple more of these mattes. This is a matte yellow. This looks really chalky. Yeah, that's super chalky. We're not even gonna talk about it. This is a darker gray. That's very pretty, like a charcoal color. We've got, oh my gosh, stop trying to do that, Jessica. This is a, ooh, look at that. Okay, so they're killing it with the pastels. See that pink on my finger? And then they have like a darker purple that's still pastel-y. Ooh. Okay. So, oh, okay. Okay, Denise. So, I'm definitely going to play with this, obviously. Because, you know, just because it swatches one color doesn't mean that it's actually going to look like that on your eyes. But hopefully it will. Ugh. But, I mean, for just swatching once, it's pretty good color payout. And it was $4.95. So, regardless, it was like 90% off. It was originally like $25. And I got it for $5. So, regardless of how good it is. Hey, Janet! You didn't miss me. No, that wasn't ColourPop. That's Crown brushes. They make Crown Beauty Crown brushes. And then I also got the 20 color concealer palette from them. I don't know why. I just did. I think I got it because it was super cheap. Like, it was like $5 too. And I don't even know if this is cream or powder. We're about to find out. If it's cream, I'm probably going to be like, well. Yeah. Yeah, Sammy, they do. It's the same company. Alright. And they're hit or miss too. Alright, so this is the 20 color concealer palette. Yep, they're creams. Okay. So I'm going to keep that lid on there. But I thought I could do some, like, maybe some cool contouring and stuff with this. I didn't know it was cream because they had one below it that said it was cream. So I thought this one was powder, but such is life. It was $5. So that's that and a bunch of brushes, which I don't know where all these brushes went. Do you know where these brushes went?
No.
Of course you don't. Alright, so that's my concealer thing. So that was everything I got from Crown Beauty. And then, yeah, Sandy, what, hold on. Oh, I'm so sorry, Ashley. Yeah, Sandy, I mean, I knew that. They're the same company. It's just like Estee Lauder owns like everybody. A lot of companies are more than one put together, so I don't know. Like Estee Lauder owns Estee Lauder. Go figure. They own Bobbi Brown. They own, they used to own Prescriptives, but that doesn't exist anymore. They own Clinique. They own MAC. Crown is so much cheaper, but you know what? I don't think that Morphe is that expensive either. I mean, Morphe is definitely, I would say, on the way cheaper side. I mean, I don't consider Morphe prestige, and neither does Ulta, because if you look, Ulta puts Morphe on the drugstore side. Because, I mean, if you can get a 35 color eyeshadow palette for $24, that's not prestige. So they, I mean, I guess like, yeah, they own Too Faced too. Yeah, Estee Lauder owns like 60% of the companies. It's crazy.
Monopoly.
They don't have Monopoly because they're the ones that don't.
I know, I'm just joking.
I don't know if Clinique owns Almay. I know that Estee Lauder owns Clinique. That's all I know. I used to work for Estee Lauder. So then I did a little Ulta haul. And on clearance, they had the Stila Aqua Glow Serum Foundation. And it's in light. I don't know if this color's going to match me. I don't know. Yeah, Sandy, Morphe is not prestige. Morphe is drugstore. I compare Morphe to like Makeup Revolution. Like that's kind of the like sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. Usually they're collabs. The collabs are really good, but most of the time they're not. This gonna be too yellow for me. I can already tell. And we'll try it. So
By Edward Lee, California, USA.
but yeah, this is cool. I like this because when you twist it up, it pops open and it has one of this kind of dropper. And I like that because it keeps everything very sterile and nice. So I'll be trying that in a video and I'll let you know if I like it. Alright, bye Missy. Okay, bye Edward. The other thing I got that was Stila was the Shimmer and Glow in Carefree. And it is, I will swatch that. Yep. Or Sandy, you know, if you buy from Morphe's website, you can always use like somebody's code. Everybody's got a code. But this is Carefree and the Shimmer. I don't like the glitter and glows, but I like the Shimmer. Ooh, that's pretty. And it's just a really pretty kind of melony color. So.
Who's Melanie?
It's a melon tea. You're not funny. Okay, so then I also, because I thought they were so cute, I got one of the, so apparently Makeup Revolution is either changing or branching. And they now have a bunch of stuff called I Heart Revolution, which, oh good, same good. Which, you know, I don't know if they're trying to establish themselves or, yes, I got a donut. I got the strawberry donut. I didn't want to get a bunch of them because I didn't know if they were any good. Because I'm not a huge fan of Makeup Revolution. I am a huge fan of this packaging though. Because it's squishy, like a little squishy donut. Okay, so I got the strawberry one. It does kind of smell like strawberries, which is kind of cool. I am going to swatch this somewhere. So the center color is, ooh, they feel nice. Ooh, the center color is kind of like a pearlized pink. I got the donut. I got a donut. It is really super cute. And just go out and go back in. Oh wait, hold on.
There it is.
Am I back? Am I back? Okay, I'm back. Thank you, J-Nat. That was unnecessary.
Okay, there you are.
No. Okay, now I'm back. Ugh. Guys, my internet, I think everybody's internet, I don't know what's going on, but my internet, I like this a lot. And if I had known how much I was going to like this, I would have gotten more because they were on sale. But it's super, super cute. And now my husband wants to play
You know,
with
I
it.
love the...
So, I know it's squishy.
Ooh, and it smells good.
Yeah. So then I also thank you, Jeanette. I don't know if you heard me say it, but thank you so, so much. That was really, really sweet of you. I got another butter bronzer, but I got the light one because I just have the regular one, and I think that's part of the reason I don't wear it as much because it's a little orange. So I got the light one.
Where's your cheeseburger palette?
Cheeseburger palette hasn't come out yet. It comes out the 24th, so I'll get it then.
You ordered it though, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm concerned.
They are still on sale, Sharice. Why would you tell me that?
Don't tell my wife that.
I think I had Ulta points. Alright, so this next one I also got, my husband's not signed. Can I have a drink? I'm thirsty. Is also I Heart, no, it's just called Revolution. And it's called Forever Flawless, and it's called Unconditional Love. And I like it. I can't either, Sandy, and then May 5th, the taco palette comes out, which I also need to get. I'm out of focus, I'm sorry, because I'm moving. Okay, so this is a Makeup Revolution. Ooh. Okay, if this is the same formula as the donuts, I'm going to be super, super excited. This one is called Unconditional Love. No, excuse me. Forever Flawless Unconditional Love. And I like that it has a bendy, so you can bend it back. Buy two, get two free. Shut up, please. I know what I'm doing up here. Now! Guys, should my husband let me get the rest of the donuts? You say yes or no. and I'll go with whatever my viewing audience says.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ooh.
He's breaking ice, yes. I know it's loud. Yes, Tina Marie says yes. Cherise said yes, get all of the donuts. Jeanette says yes, I think so. Sandy said get them.
Oh my gosh, stop. All y'all.
Sandy said she loved them, so I have to get them. And, oh, Tia said she deserves them. Lorena said yes with like 6 S's. Thank you guys. I think I need them
Just
too.
got so much.
I just got so much makeup, he said. That's what he said. He just
And
said,
you're mocking me now.
alright, so I'm gonna just. Guys, Makeup Revolution might be my new favorite now. What? What are these colors? I mean,
My tears.
there is tears, he said. Like, when did they become pigmented? And like so soft. Look at that. Yes, this is Makeup Revolution. I'm like officially shook. I'm shooketh. I'm shooketh. Seriously, okay. Alright, well, you know what? I felt bad about you earlier, Makeup Revolution, and now I feel bad about it. Although you did copy the exact color and name of an Anastasia. But, like, yeah, I really do. I'm completely shocked, because Ashley knows more than most about the fact that, like, well, you guys all know I'm snobby about makeup. But I'm not that snobby. Like, I will use cheaper stuff. I just don't tend to like cheaper eyeshadows. I'll use it. I just don't tend to like it. But like, I'm wiping and it's still, like, I'm still got, wow, okay, okay. Can I show the donut again? Yes. I know, Sandy, but they do have one called, it's called Love Letter, and it's the same color as my Renaissance color. No, show it open, Juju.
I like to show the donut part. Those are
I have
the,
iceberg in my tea. Oh, God, that's
those
sweet.
are the raspberry icing.
Oh, I got the raspberry one. I didn't get the strawberry one. The blue one is cute. That's what it looks like. Hello, Shamrock Pixie. That's a fun name. Okay, so I have not used this palette yet, but I'm impressed with the swatches. So I will do an eye look with you this and let you know, guys. But like, their formula has drastically changed because I used to try to make them work. Try to make Makeup Revolution work. Could not make it work. Like, it just was always so patchy. But okay, so I got an LA Girl palette. Speaking of cheap eyeshadow.
They got that in the dollar store.
This is, look, this is new though. It's called Wonderlust. And it's really pretty. And I'm sure that they are not, it probably isn't going to look good. But you know what? I didn't think the Makeup Revolution was going to look good. So come on, LA girl, show me what you got. It feels really creamy.
So while she's, ooh.
Oh my gosh, guys. What? 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 Ellie. What? Oh my god.
So guys, while she's geeking out about this LA Girls palette, I have a proposal for her Wednesday night live. Tell me if you think this is a good idea. She has to do a full makeup look color trick.
Well,
To me.
that's a really unfortunate face it froze on. Okay. Wow, guys. Okay, LA Color is coming to play. Now, granted, I have not tried these on my eyes, but this little Wonderlust palette, alright. It's cheaper makeup brand showing me up. Speaking of cheaper makeup brands, I also bought another cosmetic brand that I've never bought before called Sleek. Wait, what? No, you're not the only one having problems. It's me. It's me. I have to do what? I don't have to do anything, Lorena. I can do whatever I want. Because I am a strong, independent lady. This is from Sleek Makeup. I've never tried them. Miss what? Oh, yeah. ColourPop had a Disney one. Mine says 2 people, so. I'm back. This is probably crap. I'm not even going to dignify this with a swatch. I'm probably just going to take this back to Ulta. I don't mess around with eyeshadow palettes that come with little sponges. If you come with little sponges, you're probably not right for me. So we're going to take this back. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I got. A Selena Light Brown lipstick by MAC. Oh yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Gosh, you know what, Sandy? Maybe try Dose of Color. They have a lot of things that I think are really close to MAC dupes. And they're a little bit cheaper. They're not that much cheaper, but ColourPop too might have one. So yeah, that's everything I got, guys. Yeah. I don't really have anything, unless you guys have some questions. Does anybody have any questions or want to ask me something or
Video ideas.
or
Questions, comments, concerns.
Yeah, Sandy, those are collectors. Like, I mean, I have people on YouTube or on eBay that paid a ton of money for those. Yeah, I thought it was a great haul too. Everything I got was on sale. You have an idea, Jeanette? What is it? Tell me. Hey, Priscilla. Jeanette, what's your idea? I should do undertone colors? I mean, I can do that right now. Okay. Explaining it and showing it. Well, I can do that, yes, and I absolutely will do that. However, you have to understand that I have a neutral skin tone, so if you have a neutral skin tone, it's going to look the same, but if you don't have a neutral skin tone, what I'm saying is not going to apply to you. For concealers, I can do that right now, Janet, if you want. I don't even know how long I've been on here. I can use that Crown Beauty one, if you would like me to. Just let me know. Larry did not have an idea for Wednesday at all.
I did have
No,
a
he
great
didn't.
idea for Wednesday.
No, we started buffering and you just stopped saying words.
Whatever.
The Katy Perry, the CoverGirl ones, I don't use CoverGirl.
Wow!
I didn't mean it like that.
Wow, that's exactly what it sounded like, though. Snob. Makeup snob.
Yeah.
Maybe we should change your name to No Drama Makeup Snob.
Well, Janet, is the red an undertone or an overtone? Because, like, I have red overtones. Like, the predominant shade on my face is red. But you use color correctors to correct those. Your concealer should be one shade lighter than your actual skin tone. Yes, green does cool the red. But that's your overtone, not your undertone. So like, you would put the green on before you put foundation and concealer on, which would get rid of the redness. And so what it would do was it would make it, because basically what you want before you put foundation on, or when you put foundation on, you want your face to look like a blank canvas. It's like, if any of you are familiar with painting, when you gesso a canvas, you're basically just taking a white medium paint and you're painting all over the canvas, and it gives you just a blank, bare canvas for you to start from. So that's the same. Do you have an undertone too? Everyone has an undertone. Brandy, I didn't do that. Did I? I probably did. I don't know. Sometimes I'm not nice. I'm sorry. Everyone has undertones. Not everybody has overtones. It's like some people with really red skin, sometimes they have overtones, sometimes they don't. Well, Brandy, when you asked me, I probably also didn't have a concealer palette sitting in front of me. So I'm going to show you real quick. How about that? How about that? So, okay, overtones. There are only really like 3 or 4 different kinds of overtones. If you really want to break it down, alright, so most cosmetic brands go warm, neutral, cool. Warm means you have yellow to orange undertones. Neutral means that you're neither too yellow or you're not really pink. A lot of times those are olive complected people. And then warm or cool undertones are like people who have that porcelain skin or ivory skin, or women of color who have that really beautiful dark brown skin. I do yell at people who put hand lotion on their face. I do. But basically, okay, so if you're getting color correctors, there are all kinds of color correctors, right? So if you see a purple, like there's like lavender colored, color correctors are meant to correct your overtones. So it's basically giving you a blank canvas to put your foundation on. So color correctors go on your face first. So they go on before foundation because you're trying to get rid of whatever the overtone is in your face so that your whole skin is even. So with me, because I have redness, green neutralizes red, and that's why I always put green on before I put my foundation on. However, for like your under eyes, you always, if you get a concealer that's just for your under eyes, a lot of times people recommend that you get a concealer that's a little bit more yellow if you have dark circles, because yellow neutralizes purple. Same way purple neutralizes yellow. So if you have yellow, that sallow kind of, sometimes people get it around their eyes and stuff, that neutralizes yellow. White is a brightening color. Red neutralizes blue. So if you have, instead of having the purple, if you have more blue dark circles, red neutralizes that. So that's kind of those your correctors. So then you have warm, neutral, cool. You can also break it down more than that. In the warm category, you have what's called yellow-orange undertones, and you also have orange-red undertones. In the cool, you have blue-red and you have red. And then neutral is kind of like an amalgamation of all of that. So this is how you tell that. So when you're testing out, so basically once you find a foundation and you know if you're cool or if you're not cool, or if you're not cool, if you're cool or warm or neutral, you can do the same thing with your concealer, just go a shade lighter. So that's why you see me using white concealer sometimes, because sometimes there's not a shade lighter. Alright, so I'm going to go into one that is obviously not my skin tone and obviously not my skin color. I don't have a mirror. So, is this a mirror? It does make a big difference, Miranda. It really does. Okay, so. Ugh. Guys, I look horrible. I'm sorry. It's just one of those days. Alright. So, when you match your foundation, you want to match right here. And regardless of what anybody else says, this is my opinion and it's my channel and I can say what I want. Other people say other things. My husband's chuckling. Other people tell you you should spy your veins. That's BS. That doesn't mean anything. Really, you need to do it right here, and you need to do it, see it in natural light, because what you're seeing in a like department store or something under those fluorescent lights, that is not true lighting. It could look horrible on the outside. On outside, like when you go outside and you're like, oh my god, it's so orange, or oh my god, it's so yellow, because you can't really tell. Alright, enough said. People say you match it with your chest, people say you match it with your wrist, people say you match it to your booty. I don't know what everybody else says, but my general rule is I'm going to match my face to the thing that's the neck closest to my face. So I match my face to my neck because my neck is right next to my face. I mean, that's just, okay. So, I'm going to take one of these concealers that is a warm tone concealer, and I'm going to put a mark right here. Larry, can you come in here? Actually, that's not warm tone. Alright, I'm just going to do a couple different tones, and then I'm going to tell you what each one is. Larry, I need you to help. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, honey.
What do you need me to
I'm
do?
gonna need you to zoom in on this. I'm swatching colors on my face. Okay. So this is just a really quick. No, I can't imagine anyone testing something on their butt. Okay, so if you see here, none of these obviously match me, but some of them, the undertone is correct. But if you look at this one, you see how it looks yellow? That's because this is too warm for me. So if you are neutral or cool and you put a warm toned color on you, it's going to show up yellow, okay? So on the opposite side of the spectrum, you see how this one looks red? Actually, no, this one. This one looks kind of pinky. It looks pink because it is too pink for my skin because it's a cool tone and I'm a neutral. So if you were a cool tone, this would look the most natural on you and the other two would look warm. They both look yellow. This is actually the closest to my skin tone. It's not the color of my skin, but you see how like if I blend this middle one in, you can't really see a color either way. Like on these four, you can see colors, definite colors. I don't know if anybody's... But yeah, so this one, you can see you can't see any color, and then those the other four you can. Hey, Crystal. So the reason you cannot see that one and you can see the other two is because those don't match my undertones. You always match your foundation to your undertones, not your overtones. You can have the reddest face in the world, but if you're, like, especially a lot of times with people who have a lot of Irish or English or Scottish, and they're, you know, you have that very white ivory kind of skin, and you have lots of redness, so you try to match your face to that. You want, that's the whole point of makeup, is to correct and conceal and to, you know, make the best version of your skin. I don't want that right now. I want food. Stop it. And this tea is way too sweet. It's so sweet, honey. It's got too much Splenda in it or something.
Sweet like me.
It's got too much Splenda in it.
It's half and half.
What color was the middle one? It's not, it was one of the colors in the color correcting. It was a neutral concealer, Sandy, and I'm neutral colored. And that's what I was saying, like when you look, if you look at the middle one, you can't see anything because it matches my face because it's a neutral. Even though it's not the right shade, you're not going to see an obvious color difference because it is, I'm a neutral and that is neutral. But like with this one, you could tell it's yellow because it is a warm concealer and I'm neutral, and this one looks pink or kind of pinky red because it is a cool tone and I'm neutral. So neutrals have it the easiest because if it looks yellow on you, you know it's not right, and if it looks pink on you, you know it's not right. So if you're cool tone, if it doesn't match you, it's going to look yellow. Anything, if you have cool undertones, anything that doesn't match you is going to look yellow. If you have warm undertones, anything that doesn't match you is going to look pink. So basically that's like the fast and dirty way. But you always, especially if you go someplace like Sephora or Ulta and they're trying to color match you in foundation, girl, tell them you will be right back and you want to step outside, leave your bag, not your purse, but like, you know, your shopping bag. But you want to go outside and look at it in natural lighting because their fluorescent lighting is not doing you any favors. Natural lighting, because what you're going to do is you're going to buy a foundation, because a lot of times too they oxidize. If your skin is oily at all, it will change color, like it'll darken on your skin because the oil, the sebum that your face produces breaks the foundation down and darkens the color. So you want to give it a second to like actually make sure it matches, because something that might match you perfectly will not match you perfectly if you're oily and it's, you know, not for oily skin.
Fluorescent actually has a green
Yes.
tint.
Fluorescent has a green tint, so anything that is peachy or pink or, you know, red is going to look fine. And so like, especially if you are neutral or warm tone, they might put like an ivory concealer on you and then you're like, oh my gosh, this looks beautiful. But really it's because the fluorescent lights reflect green. So the green is canceling out the red and making you look fine. Then you go outside and you look like a freaking clown. So that's why you always want to, I'm sorry, so yeah, that's one thing, that's just my little tip. I think that's probably gonna be it for it. But always go outside and check if you can. That's why, you know, even if you don't buy from Ulta, Ulta is a really good store to try things in because they have drugstore brands that you can try. They have testers too. So you can, but the thing is once you get a handle on what your undertone is, it's so much easier. You can match yourself with pretty much anything. Like I can pretty much match myself online now with anything. Also, also Sephora, if you have ever used a higher end foundation like Estee Lauder or Double Wear, well that's Estee Lauder, I don't know why I said Double Wear, Tarte or Fenty or CoverFX, any of those, like, and Anastasia, any of those kind of brands, if you have used one of their foundations before, you can go online and they have a foundation matcher, and what it will do is you put in the foundation that you have used and that looks good on you, and it will tell you what other foundations are in that same exact color in other brands. So that's another easy way to do it too. So yeah, that's really it. That's all I have for you. I wanted to show you the makeup. I hope that helped. You guys know that you can always instant message me on Instagram if you have questions or comments or whatever. Yeah, but like I said, you know, if you go to a cosmetic counter, if you go to Ulta, you go to Sephora, you go wherever, and Macy's, and they're matching your foundation, always take a step outside. Because, and it's not even their fault. It's not the girl's fault either. They're looking at it the same way you are. But when I was at a counter, I would tell people to go, okay, go walk outside for just a second and look at it. Because I can't tell either. I mean, the light's affecting me the same way it is them. So, that's how you know, go.
Let's step outside.
But yeah, so I'm gonna go, I guess. It's like 10 o'clock. This was a very rando live. I appreciate you guys for hanging out. Thank you again, Janette, for that wonderful gift. You are so sweet. My husband loves trying to distract me while I'm on lives, and it's really annoying. But I'm just gonna, you know, let it slide and look at the camera and not look at him, because I can do that. Ashley, I hope your headache feels better. I'm so sorry that you're having headaches. Everybody, if you guys want to say a quick little prayer for her confidence, I know she's going through some stuff right now. If you guys just want to, you know, get over on her Instagram or get over on YouTube and just show her some love. We all love her, and we all are praying and happy thoughting for her. So, yeah. What would help me to not get cakey and T-zone when I add powder? I use moisturizer and oil doesn't help. Priscilla, your T-zone is dry. Well, well, if you're getting cakey, then you're putting too much foundation and too much powder in your T-zone. I have dry skin too. Really the biggest thing is prep. You need to make sure your skin is properly prepped. So like if your T-zone is really dry, you need to put like a hydrating oil or hydrating serum on your face prior to putting your makeup on. That will make it go on smoother, but the more powder you put on that area, the dry skin area, the cakier it looks. So you want to always go for a radiant translucent powder as opposed to some powder that has a color or powder that says matte. If it says matte, stay far, far away from it. So yeah, just get a radiant translucent powder and just kind of lightly dust it. You don't need a lot of powder to set your makeup. And as long as you're using a foundation that's for normal to combination skin, you should be okay. Yeah, Tia, vitamin E, I know because you were talking to me about that on your eyebrows and stuff. The vitamin E will help with that. It doesn't help with rosacea, but it does help with psoriasis. So yeah, if you just want to pop in one of those capsules, I would do the vitamin E at night, especially if you have oily other places. If you're oily, because aren't you oily? Did you say you're oily somewhere else? Please don't use coal tar on your face, Tia. Girl, you're gonna, woman, you're, I think you want me to, I think you're trying to trick me into coming to Minnesota by just telling me that you're doing this stuff so that I will literally come and just smack it out of your hands. Yeah, the Sunday Riley Glow Serum is good. Farsali is really good. On the cheaper end, the Good Molecules, that Beautylish sells. They start at like $6, and the Good Molecules, the hydrating serum is the one I'm using, and I love it, and it's $6. So yeah, cold cream. Yeah, that's not. I mean, that doesn't really do anything for you. But you know, here's the thing, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say. This is just food for thought, and then we'll end it. Your skin appreciates routine. So anything that you do and you consistently do for 30 days or more is probably gonna make your face look better, unless it's completely opposite of what you should be using. Even if it's like bar soap, Tia, if you do that consistently 30 days, your skin will get used to that and will, you know, and will look better. And that's why people, you know, are like, well, I use this and I think it's fine, because your skin is like, thank you for not using a bunch of different products. Your skin doesn't like it when you try one thing one day and one thing another day and something else another day. You need to give your skin a good 30 days of any kind of skincare before you pass judgment, because it takes 30 days for your skin to completely renew. So it's gonna take 30 days for your skin to be like, hey, I love this, or oh my god, I hate it, you know? So give it a chance.
My great grandmama used mayonnaise on her face every night.
Don't say that. Well, you don't. Yeah, and that's the thing. You know, the thing is too, is that sun damage takes 10, 15 to 20 years to show up. So what we did when we were kids, when we were putting, you know, oil on ourselves and burning ourselves to a crisp to be tan, or we were going to tanning beds and stuff, that damage doesn't show up until you're like 35, 40. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh my god, what happened? So it's really important the earliest that you can to start doing a good skincare routine, because I've said it many times and I will continue to say it, your makeup will only look as good as your skin. So you can correct some stuff, you can change some stuff, but like, if you have good skincare, you don't need as much makeup. Yeah, Sandy, that's what you gotta do. You gotta, you know, if you have kids and you know you start them up right, teaching them to wash their face in the morning, wash their face at night, put some kind of moisturizer, sunscreen. Oh my God, sunscreen is so important. Yeah, but all that. So I'm gonna go because my husband is staring at me, and I guess it's time to eat. So yes, we eat late because we eat things that our children can't eat. And plus my daughter was sick today, so it was kind of one of those things. So, but I love you guys, and thank you so much for tuning in. You are awesome. If you have any other questions, you can absolutely get in touch with me on Instagram, and I will answer them for you. It's the same as my address on here. I love you too, Gorgie. All right, everybody breathe in.